Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jay from Long Island Survival, reaching out to what is now a lot more of you. And that's kind of what the video is going to be about today. It's kind of like a little three-part video. I got a couple shout-outs and thank yous to go over. And then secondly, I'm going to tell you what happened at the Bladesman the other day. If you watched my other video, I was heading out the door on Monday to go to my local knife shop, which is about 20 minutes away from me over in Seaford, New York. And I want to go over what happened when I visited them over at the Bladesman. And then the third part will be kind of a cool announcement. So stay tuned and we'll go over everything for you. All right, first I want to do a thank you to two people. First, I'm going to reach out to Josh at Frog Tax Gear Sanctuary. I've been watching Josh's videos for a long time, and he, along with a few other people, really inspired me to start reaching out and making some videos myself. And I contacted him on YouTube, and we started, corresponding on YouTube, and then some on Twitter, and through email and stuff like that. And he's been a real, he subbed to me right away, and he's answered any questions I've had and given me some advice, and I'm really thankful for that. And now to Diane. As pretty much all of you know, Diane is from the channel Snowfog Outdoors, and what she did for me, truly, I can't even put into words what it means to me. Diane just took a few minutes, 2-3 minutes, and she gave me a shout out. She had mentioned that, I guess it stuck with her that I just had spinal fusion surgery, and, she's had some back surgeries herself. And just like the gear community is, tight-knit, people who've had, these back problems and have gone through that. We also are kind of a community ourselves, because it really is, it can take over your life in a major way. So I guess that resonated with her, and she shouted me out, and now I went from 5 subscribers to, at the time of video here, it was 46, and it blows my mind. From a simple little video where she just said, hey, why don't you go over and check them out? It means the world to me, and I've tried to get back to some of you, and I'm going to make it. I've been a little under the weather the past couple of days, which is why I didn't do this video sooner, but I'm feeling better, so I'm going to try to get back to everybody, because it really means the world to me that everyone subscribed and come and check me out. And there's also, I saw some Long Islanders on there, which is great, and I'm really just loving being a part of this community. So it's great to, I don't know, I'm a little emotional. It's really great. I'm looking forward to continuing to make videos, and this has just been an awesome experience so far. All right, so second thing, we're here, and it's kind of the reason we have half of this stuff laid out here today, is I have the ZT0566 and just the Kershaw Cryo, which I've had for a couple of years. Now, let's see. Why would I have these 2 knives laid out here? Kind of a funny reason. So, if you watched my last video, you saw I was going back. I loved the mini Griptilian, the sheep's foot with the thumb hole opening, but I really didn't like the full size. Felt cheap to me. It felt light. The blade was so heavy compared to the handle was just so light. And guys, sorry for the video shaking. I still have to hold this. I haven't found a tripod I liked. The one I had gave me a weird angle, and it was too long. So I'm going to get one of the short ones coming up. So there's a little side note. So I went to the Bladesman. I returned it. I took it back right away because it was not, carried. It was lightly used. I had all the stuff, so they were great. And I was looking around, and I didn't see anything for, around the $105 I paid for it. So they gave me all the money back, and I was going to take a credit. And then I saw that they had a couple new ZTs in. And I said, wow, I've had some ZTs come in and out of my collection, and I actually plan to do a little collection video. It's about a tenth as big as it was, and there's a reason for that. In 2012, my wife and I bought the home we live in now, and it's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath home on the South Shore of Long Island. So if anyone knows about Long Island, knows how much, how expensive that is. So along with everything else, my knife collection really slowed down. I sold all the really expensive pieces just so we could have even more money to put down. So, I had I had some ZTs. I didn't have any. I'm not a custom knife guy. That I have the money where I could trade in the custom knife game, but to me, I want to be able to use the knives that I have, and those are just two. They're beautiful. They're great. I just would never use them. So for me, it doesn't make sense to have them. So, I had all sorts of knives, and I actually have a list in one of my field notes books of everything that's passed through my collection. This one is just some ones that I hope to get back. So this is one that I have. I had a 21 Sebenza, 25 Sebenza, and a Unzumzun, so I'd love to have all those back. So right now, this is just where I'm at with these knives and what I have. So I saw this and I said, I want a ZT. I want a ZT I can carry. So I went with the smallest one. They had the tiger stripe one there, but it was just too big. And the reason I have the cryo is because this one knife of the year in 2012, and it's supposed to be a supreme little carry knife. They're both Hinderer designed. They both have a similar blade shape, one of the the same blade shape really. And the reason I have not is because they call this this is the ZT EDC knife. This is their carry knife. And if you're gonna laugh because it's really big for an EDC knife, and it's the biggest I would hold. It's assisted. I probably will be de-assisting it, and I'll do a video on that. It's the 0566 Hinderer design from ZT, and it has L-Max steel, which I absolutely love. It's probably one of my favorite steels. It came razor sharp. There's a lot of different opinions on it, but I absolutely love it. And this is, it's pretty new, so I haven't really broken it in yet, but flips great. And if you'll see here on my cryo, I actually had to take the thumb stud out because it stuck out so far it would constantly rip my jeans. I'm talking like 5 pairs were ripped from carrying this thing. So I stopped carrying it, and I'm like, I like it. It's little. I want to carry it. So I took it out. Now this one I have not had the problem with yet because it's got a really great thumb stud. You'll see it's just, it's great. Got a great finish on the blade. Textured G10, stainless steel. Stainless steel lock. Beautiful liner lock. This is just great. This is how it came right out of the box. So, you can't beat that knife. It's beautiful. So, I had to fork over another $60, but, I returned my Griptilian and added another $60 on it, and this came home with me. So, love this knife. I've carried it every time I've left the house since, and I absolutely love it. So, that's what happened at the knife shop. And real quick, I wrote down the specs here because it's just funny to me that their carry knife is 3 1/4 blade length, 7.7 overall length, compared to the cryo, which is 2 3/4 blade length, 6.5 overall length, and the weight is 4.1 ounces on the cryo and 5.4 ounces on the 0566. But it's just it's just bigger. So really, relatively, it's not that much heavier when you realize how much bigger it is. So it's got a great action. It's razor sharp. Really, this is a great knife, and I look forward to having this one forever here. It's probably one I'm not going to get rid of, and I'm glad that I'm now building the collection back up a little bit. So on to the third part of our video today. So you'll see I have some bracelets out there. The reason is, if I get to 100 subscribers, you know, I went from 5 to 46 in a day. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a contest. At 100 subscribers, we are going to have, here, I'll just show you my notes. Contest is going to be a brand new knife. I haven't decided what yet. I'm going to pick something up. It's going to be a new knife in the packaging. Secondly, we're going to have a custom paracord bracelet. I'm going to make it myself. I make bracelets, you know, I enjoy it. I do it. My wife likes to bust my chops. She goes, "Oh, you're back to summer camp, huh? You're making bracelets?" But I enjoy it. It's quick, it's fun. And the third's going to be an EDC item. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe a flashlight, maybe a, you know, maybe a little EDC keychain tool. Just something I think is great. I'm going to pick it up. Maybe it's going to be another knife. You know, maybe it'll be another Victorinox. You know, so you'll get a you know, an EDC carry knife. You'll get a, you know, a little Victorinox and a paracord bracelet. That's, I think, is a pretty great giveaway. So I have some ones I made here, like here's the double cobra. This is really thick. It gives you a bunch of cord. I love these. I wear these all the time. This is a survival orange with the black, so I think that's great. So you can get it with a buckle like that, or I do they call it the Mad Max style, where you just slip this over your wrist and you can tighten it down like that. And this is another one I wear. This is probably my most worn bracelet. This is one I wear the most. As you see, I love things black. All my stuff is black. I just like the way it looks, and it's low profile. This one I made. This is just a regular cobra with a regular buckle if you want that. This is my the town where I actually grew up in. I live back there now. It's called West Islip, and these are those colors. So that's why I made this, and I made one for my son too. He's 6, so one that's his size. And if we go to games or something, we both like to wear these. You know, show some support. So you tell me what you want. Even if you want you know, the buckle with the whistle and the fire starter on it. You tell me what you want. Whomever wins, you know, we'll reach out via email, and we'll work on it together. So, and I'll make this to your specs, and then I'll send you the other 2 items with it. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. So whoever you want to help me reach 100 subscribers, then I'll make a video discussing how we're gonna do the contest. I'll probably just do. I'm not gonna make it difficult. It'll just be, you know, comment below that you're in, and you know, I'll use the not the aggregator, but the random number generator system to pick a comment. So that's not going to be on this video though, as it'll be on the one I make after I reach 100. So however you want to help me do that, if you want to just tell people about it on your channel, or if you just want to wait till the video comes out, you know, hopefully it'll be soon, and as soon as it's done, that's when we'll do the contest. And I'm not gonna, it'll be a quick one. The contest that, you know, run for, hey, it'll be 3 months and stuff like that, those, you know, bum me out. We'll do it quick, you know, as soon as I reach 100, we'll make a video. It'll be in a week. I'll pick a winner and I'll send it out. So let's keep growing this great community. You know, I'm getting more comfortable here being the person making the videos, and hopefully they'll continue to grow in quality, and I get a tripod soon, because the shakiness is even driving me nuts here. So I look forward to reaching 100 and interacting with more of you ladies and gentlemen. And I really want to thank Josh and Diane again. If for some reason you don't follow, you know, I know all of you probably follow Diane, because that's where about 41 of you came from. If you don't follow Josh, he's at Frog Tech Gear Sanctuary, and obviously he is amazing. So really want to be thanking them again, and it means the world to me. So thanks again, Josh. Thank you.